Okay, hello everyone. It's raining, as you can see. I love this rain. Look at it. Actually, we have a nice effect here, kind of happening on its own with the water. I don't know what that's called in English, but anyways, I just wanted to record a quick video because I felt like it. Really, I'm trying to get myself more consistent in social media again, and so today I want to talk briefly about the spiritual need of having agreements that are clear and contracts in general. And very simply, the bottom line or the main recommendation, if you just want to get this reminder, is that if you make an agreement with someone, there needs to be clarity on what the terms of the agreement are. And especially to some of you that I've spoken to, whether it's in readings or consultations or anything, the need of understanding when these contracts need to be in writing. You will notice that if you have issues with boundaries, or when you are dealing with people who they themselves have issues with the boundaries, especially if both parties have this particular situation, anything can happen. And if nothing happens, that is great, fantastic, but you may not realize that it actually creates pressure. I always forget if I'm supposed to be looking this way or that way, but so bear with me if my eyes look a little bit out of control. You will notice that the opposite is also true. When you make an agreement in which the terms are clear, at the very least with you, whether it's again a contract or a deal with a person, or you decide to meet with someone under certain parameters, there is a lot less load in your mind. This is not a conscious thing, this is a subconscious thing. We're talking about the psychic principle of contracts. Contracts are extremely important. We all have a 7th house in our charts, and depending on our placements, they may have more or less weight. And I've spoken to some of you about how if you don't follow them, situations can arise in which you are constantly challenged. But yet, if you build a contract and you follow through with it, then you are thriving. On the other hand, if you create a contract and you do not follow it, then you will actually run into an even bigger problem, because you are not honorable and you didn't follow the contract, and that's what creates a problem. So the bottom line is this: if you're working on your boundaries, you need to work on contracts, you need to work on agreements. Be as clear as possible in terms of what the details of this contract are. Be clear about the timing, the prices, the duration of things and agreements. Do not let things be only spoken like that. You are creating a mental load that you don't need to have. Okay? So again, if you need to learn more about how this behaves in your particular chart, we can look at your particular chart and take a look there. But I just felt like I wanted to speak about this briefly, and it's very simple. It's a very simple thing, but sometimes we don't follow this and we run into trouble. And it has nothing to do with you wanting to take advantage of someone. It has nothing to do with someone trying to take advantage of you. You are not out to get anyone. No one is out to get you. But you will notice that when you do not create these foundations and these containers, you're exposing yourself, and you are exposing yourself to basically be on your knees and tell karma, strike me down, because I want to learn this lesson, remove the kitty gloves and really strike me. And there's no need for that. You can allow grace to support this further by being extremely honorable, clear, and just building a contract and a clear agreement on whatever it is that you are doing. So I hope that makes sense. I just wanted to record this quick video. I'm back. And I just wanted to add a couple of things because I was asked. Yes, hello. I know, I'm wearing a different hat. Yes, correct. Very good point. So I did speak about Saturn and contracts and the psychological impact of it and the psychic freedom that we feel. Just got some little snack for later here. The freedom that we feel when things are grounded and established in a contract. Now, some people don't need to follow a lot of contracts, meaning they don't have a lot of contracts going on in their lives. Maybe they haven't run into too much trouble with Saturn and all of that. Okay, that is fine. But please keep in mind two things. You will see two things. One of them, no successful person is without contracts. And people who are really successful, you will see that they have a lot of agreements and a lot of contracts that they follow. And they're very good at keeping these contracts. Whether it's the self-contract of self-discipline and doing, I say I'm going to do something, I write it down, and then I do it. I deliver. Or I make an agreement with someone, we're going to do this together, and we do it together. And they do their part, right? Whether, again, it's spiritual discipline, physical discipline, anything like this. No successful person is without contracts. And on the other hand, you will see that even if you might say Saturn does not have a prominent role in my life, in my chart, it will still apply to you because Saturn is one of the most important planets in astrology. It still has sway over you. So it's as simple as this. If you go around making contracts and you breach them, sooner or later, Saturn will be on your tail. And you will have to face the terrible karma that Saturn can give. And the karma that Saturn grants us it's a big deal. No way to avoid it. Anyways, so I just wanted to add that. No successful person is without contracts, and even if you are not involving yourself as much in them, you're still going to be affected if you do not respond to the contracts. Thank you.